was the leader, the great leader of the early 20th century Socialist Party, was involved in a number of efforts to establish utopian socialist colonies out in the western part of the United States. And they didn't work, because that's not how you change capitalism. You can't just drop out and build your own society within the interstices of the current one that exists and hope to revolutionize it that way. It doesn't work that way. And on the basis of that understanding, he and his comrades, formed a party that tried to organize the working class and take state power in the United States.
Chris, can you say why?
Why? Yeah, sure. I guess in this respect, I kind of have somewhat of a I don't know, an old-fashioned kind of Marxist perspective. I don't think that you can overcome capitalism unless you change the mode of production, unless you change the relations of production that reproduce the system, unless you fundamentally transform the institutions that people find themselves in within capitalism. And this is kind of the direction in which I hope the movement goes. Instead of just occupying public spaces, which is, I think, a very powerful and has been a very powerful and brilliant tactic so far, bringing that kind of tactic into the institutions in which people actually reproduce the system, their workplaces, their schools, things like that. There have been some efforts in that respect. I hope they continue, and I hope that people come to the conclusion more and more that you can't just base your whole, it's not even a strategy. It's or a politics, really. I think it's an ethics or a morality more than anything else. That you can't just, you can't just kind of drop out and try to build your own community and hope that it grows and grows and grows and ultimately displaces capitalism. I think that kind of strategy, or like I said, not even a strategy, is fairly doomed to failure. Sure.
I actually don't see that as what Occupy Wall Street is. I see them as doing both. I don't see that as, I don't know how many people from Occupy Wall Street would say that they're just hoping to get bigger and bigger. I haven't, obviously